November the 9th ended up being a day that I was supposed to walk point. Had sprained my ankle and stuff the night before, and a guy from Baytown said he'd take my place. And that day the first shot rang out, it caught him between the eyes. It's something you'll never forget.
We were an outpost, and when the Battle of the Bulge started, it was on the 16th, and the V1s, the V2s were rolling, and we couldn't figure it out. And then 2 or 3 hours later, they said they already had us surrounded and shooting artillery back at us.
We were at Sante, and a black American from Austin, Tom Madison, an outstanding individual. He spent 2 years in solitary because he said, when an American sees another American, regardless to his rank, he'll salute him. We'll show respect to each other. And they put Tom in solitary. And he stayed there for 2 years, and they brought him in the room with me at Sante, and Tom saluted me. The guard said, if you salute, we'll put you back in solitary. And Tom said, when I report to my seniors, I salute them. And I said, take it down, Tom, take it down.
The big battle in Okinawa was Sugarloaf Hill. They took it 13 times and they lost it 12. And they lost 3,000 men. And the Japanese had 7 interlocking machine gun nests on that hill. So anywhere you went, they could cut you down. Finally, one soldier from Texas took it by himself. He loaded himself up with hand grenades and with a pistol. And he crawled on his belly to the first one. So what he did is he threw the hand grenade in the first foxhole, and if any of them survived, they came out, he shot them with his pistol and killed them.
But it just was so sad, just all the time. My good friend that lived in our place, he wanted to go out to the tank and get something one morning, and then here come something in the air, and it hit him and just blew him to pieces. You couldn't find nothing of him, just something like that. You just didn't know the things that was happening.
And after a while, that strong voice of please help me, it got so weak until you didn't hear it no more. Right then, you knew he was gone. And right today, and that's been over 60 years ago, I can still hear him. Many nights I wake up 2 and 3 in the morning. I can hear my buddy asking for help.
You can't imagine what weapons of war do to a human body. I know Bill experienced the pain, but I mean, no hands, no feet, no holes blown over, everything, a grenade goes off or a mortar round. I mean, it's one of the most horrific things you've ever seen. And
I think it's terribly important. I think if we don't, we'll lose that generation. I already have talked to kids in high schools here today, and even in one case grade schools, and they just don't know. And they just don't know. And if they don't know, I don't know what will happen if there comes a time when they in turn will be asked to step up like we have. If they don't know, I'm not so sure they will step up. They have to know. You have to see what you're doing and people like you are doing.
But they have to realize that if they want the freedoms to succeed in life and to do what they need to do, what they want to do, they have to be willing to defend that freedom. And that means giving up something. It's hard to give up friends and cousins. I lost 2 uncles in World War II.
My wife and I was talking about it earlier, and I said, you know, I'm going to this interview and I don't even know why, or I don't feel special. I just feel like everybody else.